I just finished my first week of iRacing, which was Season 4, Week 4, and I wanted to give my opinion in case it helped others decide whether they wanted to try it if they were looking for the same thing from it that I was. So why did I try iRacing? Well, I was looking for a game that had close racing, where you're racing close to other people and would be both passed and be passing others. I had three main concerns going into this. What is the online play going to be like with others? Will I be ruining others people's races if I make a mistake? I'm not very fast, and I don't expect to be. What if I can't get a fast enough lap time? Is it really hard to get out of the rookies so I can enjoy other types of cars and races if I get tired of the Miata? The online play with others has been very good. The racing itself has been very close, and it really helps to pull you into the experience. People do make mistakes, and I've been on both the giving and receiving end of hitting someone and causing them to lose a few positions, as well as losing the positions myself. At no point did this ever feel intentional or unsportsmanlike, which I've experienced in other online video games. If you get annoyed at people that make what you'd call stupid mistakes, you may get upset with this, as mistakes will be common in the Rookie series, because you just don't know what you don't know. I was really worried about ruining someone else's race, but at the end of the day, I figured it's the rookie class for a reason. And I would give it my best, and I would just need to be happy with that. To avoid just completely torpedoing someone's race and making a total mess of it, I started off in a practice session until I could do two things. One, make it around the track multiple times without going off, hitting something or spinning out, and I'm not counting a 1x off track here as going off. And two, having at least some consistency in lap times, plus minus 3 seconds when not going off track or spinning. After that, I did a number of laps in an online practice session to get more used to people being on the same track as me when I try to get those consistent lap times. I didn't really worry about trying to get a fast enough lap time to win the race. As soon as I was close to the slowest of the majority of the people in the practice session, I registered and then joined my first race. I figured I would get out there and just race to see what it was like. I normally qualify around 6th or 7th, but a lot of that was because a lot of people weren't qualifying in the race. I really didn't find it as hard as I thought it would be to get out of the rookie license after everything I heard. After my 5th race, I got my D-Class license. Part of this may just be luck or getting put into good splits, but I recommend just go out there, qualify, and give it a try. And if you're having some difficulty, maybe take some of the suggestions that people have about improving your safety rating faster in the rookie class. My experience has been very good, and I really enjoyed my first week in iRacing. The racing was close, and I felt that I was matched with people both faster and slower than me in pace. Closer to the end of the week, I found that I could get past people who would qualify with lap times that I could not get in practice or qualifying, simply because I was staying on the track more and my consistency was going up. I have some advice for other people starting out. Although I'm not that fast and still a rookie or new, regardless of my license, I feel that the following has helped me progress so far within the game. First, let faster drivers pass. They're faster than you and will likely pass you at some point anyways. By letting them pass, you can try to keep up and learn from how they drive differently and where they are faster than you. You can try to learn from them with how they drive. Second, use the replay feature. This was helpful for me for a few reasons. First, it highlighted that I wasn't getting as close to the edge of the track as I thought I was, which meant that I could actually be going into corners faster in some areas where I thought I was already using the track limits. Third, use the replay when you have an incident, as you may learn something valuable. There were two key things that I learned in the instance with the replay feature so far. The first was a situation where I was being passed and left space for the person passing me. I thought that I had left them enough space, but we did make light contact as they drove past. Upon reviewing the replay, I saw that although I did leave them some space, I did not leave as much space as I had thought, and it was me that essentially caused the contact, even though they say it's the passing driver that holds the responsibility. The other scenario was a situation where I was passing someone that was a little all over the track. I decided to make the pass, and we ended up making contact. At the time I thought I could make it, but looking back at the replay, I see that it was A, risky but possible to pass, and B, that it should not be attempted with how the other driver was driving. One piece of advice that I really don't agree with that I've heard is that you should not qualify, or if you do, ensure that you grid, return to the pits, and grid again so that you start at the rear. I feel that although this will likely give you as much safety rating as possible, as quickly as possible, I feel that if you're not experienced with sim racing, you may miss out on a good experience to learn and get better. I personally feel that you should just qualify and start in the middle of the pack if that's where it puts you. Being in the middle of it all and trying to get through your first few corners without incident can be good experience to learn. Sure, if you find that you are losing a bunch of safety rating because other drivers that are new to iRacing are driving into you, then drop to the rear of the pack and get through the race. But I say give it a try in the thick of things. You might just like it. In the end, iRacing is a lot of fun. Don't worry about racing against other people and just go and do it. Let faster drivers pass to learn how they drive differently, view your replays, and just have fun.